It's the 26th of September 2019. The sun is going down and we're at Thorpe Park because spooky season has begun. This is Coastersaurus.
Hey, hey, find me no love. My shadow of love. My shadow of love.
Vote for me for prom queen, and if you don't, you're gonna get it. What are you laughing at?
Hi, yes, welcome to Thorpe Park, and yeah, we're here at the Fright Nights launch event. We've been invited back down here again. We had a great time here last year, and yes, we've already been met by the vampires of Amity High. We're here to have a look at all the new scare maces, especially, of course, Creak Freak Massacre, the new maze for this year. Really excited to have a look in that one later on, but we will be looking at all of the mazes and seeing if we can maybe get the odd night ride while we're at it. Anyway, we're about to head into the event, so I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, starting the night, and we're going to start with a couple of coasters. So we're heading over to Swarm at the moment and try and get a ride as the sun goes down. Yes, do like a ride on Swarm in the dark. That was really good. Front row on that thing is putting out an awful lot of force and running really well. Plus it's been running all day and now it's dark. So yeah, I think next we're going to get another coaster and we're going to head over to Stealth and see what that one's like today. Yes, so cracking ride on Stealth just there. Front row, that's mad. Back row is insane. Such a good coaster. That launch is bonkers. Totally bonkers. I think now we've warmed ourselves up with some coasters and we're heading over to our first maze.
Well, you know me, I'm a crad hound.
Right, we are starting the mazes with what has been my favourite maze for the last couple of years, and that is Platform 15. It's just really very creepy, especially with a very long tunnel that's very, very dark.
That was the worst part of the maze.
The year is 1888. A train departs from London, leaving from the now infamous Platform 15, a number not so lucky. the engine blows and throws 1,000 gallons of burning oil everywhere. Horrible way to go, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
It's so dark. It gets darker. Oh God. Sorry.
Why did the train come to a halt? Why did the engine explode? Why did the conductor disappear? So many questions, yet no answers. Are you okay? Right.
Platform, good as ever, though I'm not sure it quite had the same effect, or at least the tunnel part didn't quite have the same effect. It didn't seem quite as dark in there as it has done in the past. The rest of it is absolutely brilliant, and I love the new ending to that. That works really, really well. Next, we're heading on to what is the new maze for this year. This is Creak Freak Massacre, and I really have no idea what to expect.
Look at all y'all, all fresh on tangled. Down right there. Where else? Oh no.
What the heck is going on in there? Stop fooling around with those planks and get them to work!
Come on!
Bloody hell.
Get on your side of here! Now let's not be a slacker now, come on!
You made it. That's mama. Hey, move.
We got a couple of city folks out here. Get the solid started. I'm here to show y'all what happens if we don't put safety first. This young gentleman here didn't pay attention to the sign. He's not wearing his safety equipment. That's what happens y'all think y'all going? This my family sawmill. Get up!
What is going on? Completely lost in here. This is insane. Oh my god, that was nuts. Oh my god, Creak Freak Massacre, that is mad. Some very interesting characters in there, a lot of chainsaws. It's insane. And I don't know what was going on in that strobe maze, but I got completely lost. I had no idea where I was by the time we came out of there. Some epic theming, love the soundtrack. It's brilliant. I think that has to be probably my favourite Thorpe maze. Yeah, that's bonkers. So much theming, so many actors. That thing's crazy.
Sit down quickly. Be quiet and get out of sight, please. I don't want them to find me. I've seen it all happen before. They lure you in, their smiles, and their promises of safety. But it's all lies. If you can't find the food, you become the food. I don't know what you're all. You're all filthy.
And welcoming members of our society, okay? Right, why don't you come on in? No, up you get and come.
No, don't go with them. Oh,
Stop that. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Here's some outside. Welcome. Come on in, sugar blood. This way. This way. Both of y'all. Well, I said this way. Why are you come with me? So, y'all found yourself in a predicament. This man here already knows he's already sacrificed his friends. What is your name? Y'all turn.
It's okay. It's bright.
Certainly is not.
We're keeping calm.
Y'all coming into our sanctum, our safe haven, our little slice of heaven. Requesting our supplies, our resources. They're running mighty low. We're having to resort to alternatives. The tainted flesh leaves a stain on the mind. It's time for you to be processed.
We're done.
You as well.
Where'd you think you're going? You kneel right down there like I said. No! Oh, you trying to pass me up? You trying to be clever?
You're all looking very tasty tonight. I'm feeling hungry.
What are you looking at? Put your head down now!
To play with my food while I eat it. So we're gonna have a little game. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to y'all? We're gonna play. Now, if you make it out the door before I catch you,
You better run.
Okay.
Did I say you could go?
Dinner time, boy!
You want to stay with me? Oh, I think you do. What about you? I think I can make something delicious from you. Huh? Would you like that? What about you?
well, Do or Die's certainly been stepped up again from last year. That was actually really good. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Quite a long maze. That just seemed to go on for absolutely ages. I suppose that because it's an outdoor maze, it might not be quite so good in the daytime, but yeah, at night that was ace. Really, really good. Right, I'm going to try and find another maze. So, I'm heading in this direction apparently. So, we're heading down to the other end of the park and see if we can find Blair Witch.
How are you meant to sleep with all that on your doorstep? The truth is, the problem's not the town, or even the people there. It's the woods. And possibly what might just be in there. The witch. They say, coming closer, they say she can control time. Keep the woods in a perpetual state of darkness. Keep you going in circles, gets inside your head. Makes you vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, bang! She's got you! I got one or two of you, don't deny it. Safety in numbers won't help you. Give you one piece of advice. If you're in there, don't go in the house.
Josh, please! Josh, come on! No! No, you're real! Can't be real! No! Josh, please! That's the thing! Boys! It changes! There's no way out! Josh, please!
No, no. The sun, the sun. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? The sun. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? The sun, the sun.
The sun won't come up! The sun won't come up! The sun! It's been for 5 days! For 5 days!
This is all your idea, wasn't it?
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Ow! Got it. Ah! Bloody hell! Oh, hang on. Well, that was freaky. Through the woods, through all the trees at least anyway. They have actually built up a reasonably good atmosphere in there. That was quite intense at points. It does give a really good sense that you're going round and round in circles in the woods, which I guess is kind of the point of it. Blair Witch is a very atmospheric maze, and it just builds and builds as you're going through the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure it's the strongest maze here, but it's still pretty good. Right, time for the last maze of the night. That's Living Nightmare. And now I've quite enjoyed this before when we've done it in previous years, so let's see if anything has changed for 2019.
I know you're gonna listen to me, right? Good. Well, ain't you a sight for sore eyes? You are creepy as shit. You see, I believe people are a resource. And Lucille here, she only takes a hit if needed. But trust me, she is thirsty. I'm gonna lay down the line for you. Whatever you have, I want. You give me your ship, or me and my men will take it. You do right by us, and we'll make sure that none of them freaks in there take the chunk out of one of you. We pissing our pants yet. You see, you made it past my defense, and for that I will hold you entirely responsible. Now get over here.
Move it! Get down on your knees!
Now when you go in there, you're gonna find the resources that I need. And trust me when I say that not making a decision is a big decision. So I suggest you move your ass! Get on in there!
Get in there now! You heard the man! Who goes there? What are you still doing it? You gotta go!
Well, I managed to get myself a solo run through Living Nightmare. That was bonkers. I'm not sure that was quite as good as we've had in previous years, probably because most of the actors are now sitting in Creak Freak, which is incredible, but it's still a really good maze. And the actors that were in there were really very good. They did a great job. The new ending was really, really creepy. Good fun.
Now, I'm taking all of your past experiences and I'm gonna send you lot to work on the rotten wood. I just gotta find those sticker things. Hey, Mom! Mom, you see those sticker things? Sorry, Dave. Ah, there they are, right. So, as I was saying, y'all gonna have to start your shoot a little early. So why don't y'all get up on before I have to give y'all a chop? Now, the rest of y'all got
See those eyes, boy? They're going straight at your skull.
You look pretty. You can look at me prettier on my wall. Stop taking walking down.
What's
I can't wait for that to happen.
a million pieces, boy.
Stay back. I got him. I get it.
Oh, we got some bad wood here. All these ones are good flu.
Crazy man! Go on now! There ain't nothing to be scared of here. Go on now! Oh, come on! It's a bad one.
Let's go.
Well, we've just had an absolutely insane run through Creak Freak Massacre. They really did ramp that up right at the end of the day.
I'm still shaking. I just want to mention that.
Yeah. So yeah. I can hardly speak. That was mad. Yeah, thanks to Thorpe for allowing us to do that at the end of the day, because that was absolutely crazy. Yeah, they really did ramp that up, and that was insane, as you will see from the footage that you've just watched. The whole night has been brilliant. It's been a really good event this time. It looks like the mazes at Fright Nights this year are really worth coming down to have a look at. Creak Freak Massacre is mad. That is probably one of the best mazes that I've seen at a Merlin Park so far. That was amazing. Platform 15, again, is good. I'm not sure it was quite as good as last year's, but the ending is better. Again, Blair Witch was pretty good. Quite creepy as you go through the woods, so that one worked quite well. And the two Walking Dead mazes. Of the two, Living Nightmare, I was through on my own, and that was crazy. Do or Die was very, very good. That is all I've got time for today, and so until next time, bye bye. I do hope that you enjoyed our video today. If you did, please do hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to find out when a video goes up, then hit the bell as well. For other stuff that we're up to, have a look on our social media pages, and you can find the links to those down in the description. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you next time. Bye bye.